Martin Luther King Jr. was born as Michael Luther King Jr. on January 15, 1929. In 1934, his father traveled to Germany and became inspired by the Protestant Reformation leader Martin Luther. As a result of this inspiration, King Sr. changed his own name as well as that of his 5-year-old son. King entered college at the age of 15. Majority of 15-year-olds are attending the 10th grade. King was such a gifted student that he skipped grades 9 and 12 before enrolling in 1944 at Morehouse College, the alma mater of his father and maternal grandfather. King graduated college with a degree in sociology, which is the study of society, human social behavior, social interaction, and aspects of culture associated with everyday life. King continued with his education and attending graduate school at Boston University, which he received his PhD degree in 1955. In the 1960s, King contributed to the American Civil Rights Movement through his leadership and philosophy of nonviolence. All he wanted was unity and equality for all Americans, regardless of color, creed, etc. He believed that positive change does not come through hate and hostility, but through love and understanding. One of King's greatest quotes come to mind: "Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that." Mahatma Gandhi was a major leader of the movement for Indian independence from Great Britain from 1915 until 1947, when Britain granted independence. Gandhi's nonviolent philosophy was a central influence on Martin Luther King Jr. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s favorite meal was a generous serving of fried chicken, collard greens, sweet potatoes, and for dessert, a slice or two of pecan pie. He said his favorite food out of that whole meal was the pecan pie. His favorite colors were black and white. We like to think he was a chess player like us. His favorite music was jazz. King was a huge advocate of volunteering and donating time to make a difference in the community or in someone's life. We should all aspire to help and do good on a daily basis, but especially with this time of year. It's a great time to lend a helping hand, whether it relates to shoveling snow for an elderly neighbor or starting a project to pick up trash at your local lake. No matter how small the deed, doing something positive will always make an impact, and you'll be so much better for it. We hope you enjoyed this episode, and we really hope you learned something about Martin Luther King Jr. He was an excellent role model and a huge inspiration to generations to come through his hard work, many achievements, and countless sacrifices. One last note: if you are ever in Washington, D.C. metro area, it is definitely a great opportunity to visit Martin Luther King Jr.'s memorial.